Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Okay. So, how did you reach the facility?
Actually, my dad gave me a ride. Yes. So I came in my dad's car.
Is this environment okay for our discussion? Are you
Yes.
comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Would you like to have a glass of water, tea, coffee, something?
No, thank you very much. In fact, I had a very good breakfast before coming to the center.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So, before actually beginning the session, I would like to brief you on our confidentiality procedures. So, it is important that I inform you that whatever we are discussing here will remain within the four walls of this room, and at no point these matters are going to be discussed out of this room. And also, in case if we feel that your life must be at risk at any point in time during our sessions, or I come to learn that you are at risk due to some reason, then I will have to make a referral to another facility. But we will be taking your consent before doing that. So, will it be okay for you?
Yes, fine with me. Yes.
Okay. So, beginning with our session now, I want you to brief me on your program why you are here today, so that I can take you with further discussion.
Okay, what brings me here is about my confusion. Yeah. Okay. I'm confused about my identity. Yes,
Okay.
about my sexual identity, in fact.
Okay, tell me more.
Actually, I feel like, I am. My outlook is like a boy, but I feel like I love all those girlish stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
So, how does it make you feel when you are among the other children?
Well, honestly speaking, when it comes to when I'm around boys, I feel like I'm attracted to boys. But when I'm around girls, it's just like I'm normal with them. You know, we are in the same wavelength. I don't get attracted. But in my class, I see that. There's girl and boy affairs going on, but my case is different. I'll tell you one example. I play basketball. I'm a very good basketball player. So in the afternoon, we have this training session, and when we finish our session, and on the other ground we have these rugby boys. They are also training. Yes, yeah. So when we go to change, when we have our shower and when we go to change, when I see these boys when they take off their vest, and when I see their muscles, all those and their abs and body, I feel attracted to them. It seems like I love looking at them. It gives me a different level of energy when I see them like that. Yeah, and I just can't tell you my feelings. Like it's a loving feeling. That's one example. I would like to tell you where I'm going through this. And the other one is in my class there are two boys sitting in front of me. These are very huge boys. And every time, when I look at them, my thoughts are engrossed around them, and I wander off. I'm not able to concentrate, and when they turn and talk to me, it seems like I get attracted. This one particular boy, it seems like he is spends little bit of time with me. He talks with me. He gives me that respect, and this is Stephen. And I tend to, tend to have a feel for Stephen.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And like when I'm with the girls, it's just normal. I play with them, I talk with them. There's nothing. So there is this confusion.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
So overall, from what you have told me, I can, I will try to explain what I have understood through this. So like you are having your attraction with the boys, and this is a new feeling for you.
that's right. You got it right. Yes.
So like you are feeling more attracted to the boys, and you have realized this through your basketball sessions, and in your class you have experienced this.
Yes.
And like when you are among the girls, you feel like you are in the same crowd.
Yes.
So you feel more attracted to the boys.
Yes.
Okay. So like regarding the identity, like I would like to give you assurance that it is okay to feel how we are feeling, because that is our identity, that is the person that we are, and nothing in this world can change that. It is just our way of thinking that we need to work on in order to be able to survive in this world. Okay, so I will take you through this session, and I will try to make you understand where you stand among the others, and we will work through this together. So you can just have the confidence that something can be figured out. It's just the way how you are feeling, like that's what we are going to work on.
Yes.
Okay. So like regarding your home, how do your parents react to this? Do they know about it?
No. Actually, they don't know. That's why I'm here. Basically, I want to approach them, and I want to tell them before somebody else tells them. Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, it's very hard for me to let them know, because at home it's all different. There's nobody. Seems like there's nobody to understand me.
Okay. So when you mentioned that before someone else tells your parents, do you feel that someone has already realized that you are different from them?
I don't think so at the moment.
But you feel that it will come out soon?
Yes, I think so, because things are there. I'm getting attracted to more girl stuff, attracted to more boys. Maybe, maybe it could arise in few years, or maybe a few days, a few weeks.
Yeah. So like currently, like while you are in this situation where your parents are not aware, can you tell me about your feelings when you are inside your home? How actually you feel from inside?
Oh well, when I'm at home, like there is a different perception of being a boy or a girl. Like at home, I'm supposed to behave as a boy, which I can't. Like at home, I love cooking. I love washing dishes. I love cleaning the house. All those things that my mom does. I learned it from my mom, and like I also give her a helping hand. All those things that I do. But then, right from when I was a young boy, I was always being told that the things I do, it's not meant for a boy. It's for girls. Even when on certain occasions when I cried, I had my dad and my mom saying that boys don't cry, but I have a different feeling for them. Yes, and sometimes they tell me, like my dad, he tells me, come and cut grass or weed or even dig, and then I don't want to do it. I don't have interest in that.
So like from your facial expressions, I can see when you talk about the things that you like and the things that you do not like. Actually, there is a mismatch in your
Yes.
expressions too.
Yeah.
Like you are happier doing all those things that, according to your parents, are not supposed to be done by a boy. And actually, what they push you towards doing the boy things, then you feel that I think that's where a dislike comes towards doing those chores, isn't it?
You got it right there.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Hmm.
Yes.
So like first of all, I would like to highlight here that because I would like to raise awareness on gender too. Like first of all, we should think with an open mind that there are no specific tasks actually for boys and girls. Okay, but that is how we are brought up in our culture, where we are assigned certain tasks. We are brought up to accept that cooking and dishwashing are for women and girls, and then cutting the grass is only for boys and men, right? So like it is also important that you become aware that this is only how we have been raised in our society, but or else as human beings we can do everything. It's not a girl work or a boy work. Okay, so like so far I feel that as an individual you are on the right track. You have a full right to feel how you are feeling, because that is how you are designed. And what actually matters is the difference that we make out there. And it is also important that as parents they should also be aware, but we can have some sessions where we can also talk to your parents if you like, where we can mediate to create an understanding. We can help you out there too, and that depends whether you want it or not, so you can think about it. And or else like when I mean I would like to know the feeling, like if you tell your parents, what their reactions would be, according to, like, I do not know your parents but you know your parents better. So how do you feel that they will react to this?
Okay. Going back to my family, all right. Let's say if I tell my dad,
Yeah,
okay, if I tell my dad that okay, I'm a gay,
yeah.
all right. I have a feeling, I have this gut feeling that he will get angry on me, despise me, and he will really get infuriated. Okay. Yes. And if I tell my mom, I think she will be angry for a moment, but I have a feeling that she would understand me.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is a positive thing that is coming out of here. I can see that the softer one is your mom, and you will be more comfortable opening up to her first.
Yes, I think
Yes.
so. Yes.
So like according to so far what we have discussed, I feel that this is one of the positive things that have come out, where if you are thinking of informing your parents regarding your identity, sexual identity, then we should go through your mom. Consider this option. So now, like, coming into this feeling, just imagine that you are telling your mom regarding this. How actually, what moment are you going to choose in order to inform her? Like, what actually, maybe like you go home today, then you step in the house, what she is doing, and just imagine what she must be doing and how you are going to break the news, because it's going to be a news for them.
Normally in the afternoons, like I spend after my shower, I spend little bit of time, let's say about 10 to 15 minutes with my mom. She actually she asked me how was my day, and I ask her. We have this talking,
Yes.
discussion and all
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things. I think I will be able to tell her during that time, and she loves orange juice. So what I
Okay.
will do, I will make a cup of orange juice or a glass of orange juice, and I will take it to her, and then slowly I will converse with her. I will say, Mom, okay, I want to tell you something. Now I'm picturizing you are like my mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I will tell her that Mom, I have realized that I am not a boy, and you need to respect me, Mom. You need to understand me because you are the first person who is hearing me. I need your support. I need your help. I have this feeling whereby I'm attracted to boys, and Mom, I feel much better when I have told you, because all this while when I have not told you and I'm knowing my feeling, I'm knowing my identity, it's like I'm cheating on you every time. So that's how I will relate.
So do you think that when mom tells your dad, there will be a different scenario? And in case if you tell your dad, there will be a different scenario?
Yes.
At all?
I think so. If I directly tell my dad, it will be a different situation. There will be, that heated moment there.
Yes.
But I think if my mom tells, there will be different approach, because my mom knows how to approach my dad.
Oh, okay. So considering these options where you can tell your mom slowly when she is a bit cooled down and relaxed, or whether you are going to tell your dad first, or whether you are going to tell both of them together, or whether you need our support in order to break the news to them. I want you to go back home today and think about all these things, and then we will meet on the maybe 20th of July, so that I can know how you are feeling. But currently I do not suggest that you talk to your parents yet. Let us explore some more on this, and then we can reach a decision whether you are supposed to break the news at home. Depends on your comfortability, or whether you want us to intervene. Okay? So,
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
So how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling much better. Yes, I have gained a lot of confidence in dealing about this problem now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I feel much better.
Yeah. That's a relief to know.
I know. I feel so well relieved, like a problem is off my shoulders now.
Yeah. So after discussing everything, this was your very first time to discuss this openly with someone. So just keep in mind that the same feeling might come out when you are talking with your mom. Okay? So just keep that feeling in your mind, and then we'll meet in the next session when you can decide actually how we'll go about doing this. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll meet in another session.